This man's backpack fell, and he was extremely anxious. He jumped into the river without hesitation, and the backpack floated downstream with the current. He swam desperately towards the backpack and hugged it to his chest. He drifted along with the river until he grabbed a tree branch and made it to shore. What made elderly Jack go to such lengths to walk 800 kilometers? 500 miles? What was in the backpack that he cherished so much? It all started with a phone call from France, over 4,300 miles away. Jack was informed that his son had passed away. He was utterly shocked. On the train to France, he seemed to see visions of his once-spirited son. His son had given up completing his doctoral degree to travel the world and had tried to persuade Jack to join him. Jack had responded by saying that few people could just drop everything like his son had, and that he had chosen his current life, even if it didn't mean much to his son. But his son had countered that Jack hadn't chosen a life, but was merely living for the sake of being alive. Most parents never truly understand their children, and Jack was one of them. He didn't comprehend the significance of his son's words. He arrived alone in distant France, where the well-equipped tourists made him feel out of place in his suit. Initially, the priest and secretary told Jack that it might have been a scam call, or perhaps his son simply didn't have his phone with him. So, when he arrived, he still held out hope. That hope lasted until the police chief personally drove to meet him, until Jack stood in front of the morgue, until he saw his son's body with his own eyes. Only then did he finally face the harsh reality. The police chief handed over a passport. It turned out that Jack's son had met with an accident while on a pilgrimage. The pilgrimage route, known as the Camino de Santiago, is an arduous 500-mile trek that seems to stretch on endlessly. It is also one of the 3 major pilgrimage sites in the world. Over the centuries, countless people have come to walk this path, drawn by its fame. If Jack's son had completed the entire journey, his passport would have been filled with stamps, not left blank. That night, Jack told the police chief that he would carry on his son's wish. Using his son's backpack and gear, he would complete the pilgrimage, even though he was already 60 years old and the cold winter season was fast approaching. This movie is called The Way. Due to copyright issues, that's all I can show you. If you're interested, you should check out the original film.